Fiona and I this weekend went to Card City Expo, and it was our first card show in a few months. And this is one of my favorite things about it. I completed pages 4 and 5 of my Pokedoku binder. If you're not familiar with the Pokedoku binder that I've started, it is based on the game Pokedoku, where it's a 3x3 grid game, and you have to match, common denominators of a category. So let's say upper left square is steel fighting. Okay, Lucario. So based on my picks, 9 squares, 9 slot binder page. So I make sure to fill that 9 slots with whatever Pokemon I pick at the show. I love this binder mainly because it gives me a goal going into every card show, and it should prevent me from spending recklessly. I don't get to spend recklessly until I complete the goal binder page of that day. So like I said, we went to Card City Expo and we had a lot of fun. It was, again, like our first show in a while. Very different landscape than shows that we've been to in the past. It was a 2-day event. So again, 2 pages were able to be knocked out. And let me actually show you real quick a couple of my favorite pickups. So the first card that I picked up for myself was the Dragonite V Altar. Fiona would not let me leave if I didn't pick this up for myself, because I did sell off quite a few slabs, made some moves, made some deals, but she wanted me to get me one of my chase cards. And so before I got my own chase card, I got her the Kyogre EX. This is a card that she believed would be unattainable. She kept the little placeholder in the back of her seal binder. Reason being is because right here is Walrein, and a part of Fiona's Spiel binder includes the entire Spiel line and any cameos. So went ahead, I picked this up for her. I picked it up for her because she deserves it. She has a goal. She's a lot better goal oriented than I am. Her binders are way more creative than mine are because she sticks to her goals. Now, again, thank you, Andy Cards, for working on a deal with this card. Fiona just absolutely adores it. I need to put it back in her binder before she gets mad. But before I do that, let me talk about the goal for the week. So while we were at the show, other than the small cards and the mid-range cards that we picked up, I also picked up, I've been down here, this bulk lot of cards ranging from base set to stuff around 2019. I went ahead, picked this up because I was looking to add more variety to the TCG Player store. I lack a lot of vintage, and it ranges, between, near mint or even some damage, even something like this. You can't really see it that well, but this Sandshrew has a little bit of an outline around it. So definitely some damage there. So let me go ahead, put this down real quick. So my goal for this week is to sort through all of that bulk and to list at least 100 cards a day at minimum. I think there's like 5,000-ish cards in there, somewhere around there. I saw some first editions in there, some reverse holos, a little bit of everything going on. The pain of it will be the conditioning. Everything I listed, the 11,000 the other day, all near mint, all modern. So I'm going to have to sharpen my conditioning skills to make sure that I am accurately listing these right on TCG Player. I know how to condition cards, but all the cards that I listed near mint. I always think about hating a dispute over, is that little white line on the corner, is that lightly played, is that moderately played? I hate those things about conditioning of cards, especially if I'm selling the cards to a customer. I don't want there to be any type of dispute. I'm not a very confrontational person, so I try to give as clean as cards as possible. But this is a chance. This is a risk, potentially. It's bulk, low entry, low risk, high reward, hopefully good payout, something I can get a good amount of money in return in. But it is a chance for me to sharpen my skills and get me a little bit out of my comfort zone. So if I'm able to just slowly, list these incrementally as I sort some every night, give me like 2 hours a day after work, I'll be able to get, a good amount, more variety on my store. I hear everyone say, always be listing. There's not a single creator I have watched who isn't saying always be listing. I'm going to list more. I already had more bulk to list potentially because I didn't list everything the other day for Mayhem, but I bought more just to give myself in my store variety because I knew I'm unable to cater to the vintage collectors. I learned that while vending small shows. So that's the goal this week. I'm going to go through these and hopefully I can get it done. I went back to work this week after vacation last week. And damn it, all I can think of is I want to sort through those cards while I was at work. So before I start going through this, let me show you the rest of the orders from the weekend. We had a few more sales after Mayhem, which is good. Multiple days in a row of sales. Business is booming, kind of. Maybe 30 plus sales in the weekend isn't booming, but it's a great starting point. And we had our personal best month of May. All came from one day. So here's to a good June. So kicking off our TCG player orders for us today with the Esper and the Poochyena from Crown Zenith for Victor. Victor, thank you very much. All right, next we got Slowpoke normal printing and reverse holo from Stellar Crown. If there's any reverse holo from that set that's going to pop off randomly, it's this one right here. Just too derpy not to. Everyone loves Slowpoke. Once it gets another IR, SIR one day, boom, to the moon. All right, well, that is for Calvin. Next, we got Giratina V-Star going to Ryan. Ryan liked it so much, he bought it twice. So thank you, Ryan. And then the last order, a customer after my own heart who loves EXs like I do is Mark Mega Venusaur and the White Flare stamped Reshiram. So I appreciate it. We got ourselves Porygon 2. We got Porygon, Archaludon, Lanazade, Relicanth, Ignition Energies, Pecharunt, I think very underrated as a promo, Kieran, Celebi, all going to Roger. And then Le Marie picked up Blastoise EX, Dragapult EX, and what I really love, again, I listed everything, even some perfect order reverse holos. I know you can find this anywhere in stores pretty much because no one wants it, but I was still able to sell some. So that makes me happy that I didn't, waste my time listing because someone needs these reverse holos. And I understand needing the crushing hammer. I really do. That was the last base card we needed to complete our set. And then I don't know if other sellers have favorite orders. I think this one so far has been my favorite because this is all Absols. Just Absols of different printing of Absols, reverse holos, normals, courtesy, Neil. Like this is my favorite sale. I don't know if you play favorites, but this so far in my entire selling, because I haven't sold a singular Pokemon in one order. So thank you very much. So I'm going to go ahead and get all these orders packed up. Then I'm going to get to sorting. So if you like the content, again, still trying to get used to doing content creation and just monologuing and recording this journey, follow, like, subscribe, comment, share, whatever it needs to be done. But hope you enjoyed. Link to the TCG Player Store is in the bio. I'm going to work on getting vintage up there shortly. Y'all have a good one. Post-edit Matt here, or during editing. Ruben placed an order, so I didn't want to leave this one out. So Ruben, thank you very much. I really like this ice cube under the light. I get it why it's the one card you picked up, but thank you, Ruben. Going to add it to this video and ship it out right now.